He's known as the Flying Finn in F1 circles. Michael Schumacher went on record saying Mika Hakkinen was his best opponent ever. He's won 2 back-to-back World Championship titles for McLaren Mercedes, and for the past 10 years, his long-standing association with Johnnie Walker as the global responsible drinking ambassador has won him astounding support across the globe. Welcome to Overdrive. I've got to say this has got to be my lucky day because I'm not only getting to interview one of my childhood heroes, but I'm also getting to interview a double Formula One world champion, Mika Hakkinen. Thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So I understand that you're here to talk about the Drink Responsibly campaign. On a weekly basis, I tell my audiences to drive responsibly. I see how these two are connected. Can you tell us more?
It has been a great journey together with Johnnie Walker. And the message is never drink and drive. I've been racing such a many years in such a challenging situations. That way you have to stay in control. When you stay in control, you make success. So if you drink and drive, you're not in control and you make mistakes. And also JoinThePact has been a great campaign. So we're asking people to give it their autograph, their signature. That way they never drink and drive. We have collected now just less than 5 million signatures. Our intention here in India to collect 2 million.
Oh wow.
So I'm going to be very busy.
Now I have to ask you about a lot of buzz is being created regarding the 2020 regulations, the engine regulations, and I see that a lot of the big teams are very unhappy about the new regulations. What can you tell us about that?
It's always a challenge to please everybody. So far the teams, in Formula One teams, they are really been spending a lot of time, a lot of effort from the different engineers, designers, and of course a lot of money, this development work, what they've been using so far. If suddenly comes to different regulations, that means the people have to again spend a lot of money and a lot of development work.
Right.
To found the good people, to find the maximum, to make the engines to perform. So there is always happy and unhappy people when they're becoming a new regulations.
But where do you stand?
I can see that you are really generating new possibilities, new chances. The teams who has not been able to win, engine manufacturers who has not been able to be successful. I think this is a door for the new chances.
All right. And also about the new changes that we're going to see. Next year, you're going to see the halo fitment being added. What do you think of that?
I am not so excited about it. But I'm sure if FIA, if they decide to introduce something like this, they will do everything. They will test everything. That way it will be safe. And it would bring more safety to Formula One. Only thing, this can sound a bit crazy, but only thing I'm wondering that if the Formula One car in an accident goes upside down, then you have a system like a halo with doesn't necessarily
stuff to get out.
You cannot get out.
Yeah.
So there is that kind of things which are always challenging. But like I said, FIA doing maximum to find the best possible solutions.
So the last time you were with us, you told us that the driver is the heart of the car, and if you have a good driver, you have a winning team. Now, if that is true still, we have so many good and talented racing drivers on the grid today. We have, if I may call him Mad Max, we have Daniel Ricciardo, we have Esteban Ocon, and we, Valtteri Bottas, and we have even Sebastian Vettel still. Who has impressed you the most?
There is certainly great talent drivers out there. Lewis Hamilton, what he has done this year, done a great job.
Yeah.
He's been consistent most of the time, more consistent than others. And he's been able to do a great job. Max Verstappen has done an incredible job. Okay. Difficult to say actually. It's difficult to say who would be the number one there.
Also, you won 2 world championships, and I've come across a lot of interviews where you've said that it's very tough it mentally drains you out because you're not only fighting for your championship, but it's also the constructor's title. And I was also reading Jenson Button's autobiography recently, and he said that a sabbatical is never an option for a Formula One driver because you're only as good as your last race. So is that true? Because we've seen Kimi Raikkonen taking a break and coming back, and he's still pretty good.
All depends. Everybody is different. Every driver handled the situation differently. I personally was racing Formula One for many years, and then I had a situation that I decided to retire, and I decided to retire because I was exhausted. I decided to retire because I felt that I'm not giving any favors to team at the moment because I'm losing 1/10 sometimes there, 1/10 somewhere there, and then I decided to retire. I got an option to take a sabbatical of 1 year and then come back if I want. And I realized after 1 year, I said, no way, I'm not ready to come back. Then after 3-4 years, I decided, okay, now I'm recovered, I'm full power, and I would like to come back. But luckily, I didn't manage to find the solution to come back, because I knew that if I would have come back, I don't think I could do a great job.
Also, where do you see Formula E in the realm of motorsport today? Because we see manufacturers see it as a test bed for developing future electric powertrains.
I think Formula E is a fantastic racing category, and I'm very confident that over the next 3-4 years we will see some incredible changes there, simply because of development. I think the fans, what they want to see really fast car and
the sound,
and the sound,
which is missing in Formula E though.
Exactly. So soon as they develop the batteries in a level that where they can go full power for 2-3 hours, then I would say, wow, I think that could be a mega achievement.
Right.
But the sound.
The sound, very important.
Yeah, I think it needs a bit of sound, yeah.
And I can't let you go without asking you a couple of quick questions. I don't want you to think too much, I just want you to answer whatever comes to your mind.
Oh my God.
At the start. So you
I
cannot think at all.
I think I'm ready, yeah.
Alright, so who was your best teammate in Formula One? You're thinking.
Johnnie Herbert.
Who is the quicker Finn, Valtteri Bottas or Kimi Raikkonen?
Valtteri Bottas.
Who is your current favorite F1 driver?
Oh, I have to answer quickly. Oh my God, I don't have the time. I don't know actually, I don't know.
Okay, Michael Schumacher or Ayrton Senna, who was the better champion?
This is a tricky question. Oh my, you put me in a difficult position. Equal, they're equal.
Alright, McLaren, Mercedes or McLaren, Honda?
McLaren, Mercedes.
Alright, and who do you think will be the next world champion between Max Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo and Valtteri Bottas?
I say Valtteri Bottas.
Thank you so much, Mika. This is
They're so tricky,
great
those.
talking to you.
Nice to talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.